Greetings, fellow noob!
Wait, what?
I freaking love this song! My goodness, it's so fun. I don't know if you've heard it. It's that Idra dubstep song. But it's flappin' baller, and I think it's amazing! But anyway, we're here on Tal'Darim Altar with a silver Zerg versus Terran. And that's probably still a little too loud. It's going to eventually not be an issue. So I'm not too concerned about it. It's almost over. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Wait, what? Gabe doesn't understand what word means. It just means something along the lines of "yeah." Gabe says, "ah." It's been a while. It's been a while since I watched a replay before I casted it. I'm gonna admit that I watched this one first because it was a silver replay and it was 34 minutes long. And even afterwards, I was like, I don't know if I can cast this. I don't know if I can cast this. Because there's a big banelings. There's a big awkward long period during the middle of the game where nothing happens. So I'm probably just gonna fast forward through that. But otherwise, not a terrible game. We've got Brooks over here in the bottom left in the blue Terran pieces. His opponent, Gabe. Gabe, I've talked to you about your name. Highly recommend you getting a new one. Although yours is not as bad as others whom have gone the first name route. Everybody getting their scout on. Brug's closing things off here out front. Wow. Queen's out for Gabe. Immediately injects. Gotta love that. Go over here. Brug's calling down the mules. Got the fast expansion down for Gabe. Wants to get that economic lead. Oh, goodness. Forgot again. Man. Cast 1 2v2 where you can't use the casting accoutrements. And you forget all about it. Unbelievable. I love this. Running out. Gabe's going to go and take all 4 towers. It is just good common sense play. You could go and kill that SCV if you wanted. You can kill it with this one. Nope, not going to even do that. Going to let Gabe get in here. Get his scout on. My FPS is tanking. I got to shut something off here. What is going on? La da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Still in the can. Didn't help much. La, da, 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 da. Sometimes I forget that I'm not streaming. I shouldn't be going through all this. But luckily Fraps will only, at least I think Fraps only picks up StarCraft. So I can alt tab out. Do all kinds of zany stuff. Turn off music, turn on music, and get out of Dodge. Zergling dies. Blue flame Hellions out looking to do some damage. It seems as though the FPS has stabilized around 20, which is livable. Not the best. livable. And we are regular speed. Something still seems fishy here, though, and I keep dipping down into the teens. Let me look at one other thing. Everything else is shut, man. This is annoying. I don't know what it is, man. Gabe droning up, getting his business together, but it looks like there's going to be some early action from the Terran Marines and Hellions. Dun, 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 dun. Layer tech going down for Gabe. La da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, 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 whoa. Darn! Djibouti says darn. I guess I should have put myself on thingamajig. What's that stupid zap crap called? Brug's coming in. Gonna be doing some demoge. Looking to punish the early expansion here from Gabe. Slowly creeping forward. Slowly creeping forward. Gonna engage Banelings out. Don't want those to go after the Hellions. You want them to hit the Marines. Here they come again. Oh, but the Hellions kill almost all the Banelings. All the Zealots are nearly dead. Oh my goodness. Bruggs absolutely crushes Gabe's defenses. Gabe is in serious trouble here. Pulling back the Queen, pulling back the drones. About to sprout 22 Zerglings, however. And here they come. Pulling back into trying to get some defense. Gonna get the Queen to tap on those Hellions. Hatchery is going to go down. Gabe's going to have to sack this base, morphing some more Banelings. More Lings popping out. They've got to go and take out these units. You should definitely have enough now. Enough Zealots. We'll go get them, son. Go get them, son. And that's exactly what's going to happen. These Lings are going to get surrounded. The Baneling not even going to... Well, it wasn't necessary, but he was able to take out those last couple Marines. Lots of Lings in the orange and red, however. Going to drop that hatchery again. More Lings come out, but doesn't look like Bruggs is finished with his attack. Going to come up here and hit it again. But Baneling's morphing. Going to see if it's going to be able to hit him right this time. Kills the creep tumor. Oh no, Baneling's going down. Oh, look at that. They do escape with... Oh, but they do die. One dead. Another dead. Kills a Hellion. But again, Bruggs in here going to be able to do all kinds of damage. Gabe has to cancel it. He looks like he did cancel it before it died. More Lings out. Queen is out. Hellions frying drones up now. And this blue flame just doing a lot of damage here for Bruggs. They're just lined up here. He should definitely be taking the shots he needs to take. More Lings popping out. Getting a surround on those Marines. And they are going to go down. Medevac out. And doesn't get picked up by the Medevac. And that is going to do it, it looks like, for this early pressure by Bruggs. Bruggs! What are you doing, Bruggs? You better expand now. There you go. You should have expanded a long time ago behind all that pressure. Look at all that money you've got saved up there, bro. That's terrible. Terrible macro. You need to be on top of that. Look at all this gas. You've got 1,000 gas, 1,500 minerals. It's a small trust fund. You're sending your grandkids to school on that. Unfortunately, can't say minerals in the dialect. Oh my goodness, it's so hard. Minerals. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to roll an R after an N. Minerals. Minerals don't Minerals don't... oh well, anyway. Minerals don't work in the real world! Only in StarCraft! And again, down in the frickin' teens with the FPS. I'm pausing. Oh, sorry. I realized what was going on. Stargirl's in the other room watching Lion King, and her movies are on the same external drive as the drive that I write these videos to. So we're just going to deal with it right now. You know? Getting 20 FPS. She's watching Lion King and is happy. So, whatever. Whatever. Streaming it to the Xbox, because that's what we love to do around here. No cable TV, because it's too much money and it don't make sense to pay when you can have things like Hulu and Netflix. Pointless to pay $1 million a month for cable TV when you can pretty much see anything you want on the internet for significantly cheaper. I hear a wild Stargirl. A wild Stargirl approaching. Scave taking out the rocks at his third, looking to get some advantage here. Money just running up so high for Gabe and Bruggs, both just getting ridiculously not spending their money. I think we're at that point, though, where nothing happens for a long time, so I am going to speed it up here. I'm going to go 4x for a few minutes, or just a few seconds, I mean, as we watch these guys speed through, get their upgrades, vehicle. We got Neural Parasite, Infestors coming out. Lots of Infestors coming out for Gabe. I guess that's what he was waiting for, because now his money is way down. He's got his gas down. And Bruggs also looking to take his third base. He's going to come in here with his Hellion, scout, see Gabe has his third. And they're going to scout around the base, scout around the map. Got tanks out, third command center going down. Lots of scouting. Little interactions at the towers. And basically, no! Hang on. Somebody's messaging me. And I am back. Sorry for the delay there. Actually, there was no delay for you, was there? No, there wasn't. What has happened in this game? What game are we even looking at? It's Bruggs. Bruggs now getting his third up. Gabe has his third up and running. We've got lots of Lings, a few Banelings, lots of Infestors, about 5 or 6 Infestors. And I think we are about to see the Bruggs move out. We've got some ghosts on the field. Only 2 ghosts. We're going to see some more ghosts come out. We've got personal cloaking field. Terran vehicle plating. Level 2. So getting an armor upgrade for his tanks. And here comes the move out. Or not quite the move out. Decently large army. However, the Zerg player did just jump ahead in food from being behind by about 10. So it looks like a lot of Lings is what popped out. And it looks like we're going to see it's going to be kind of like an elevator type, except it's just going to be vision from the Ravens and the Medivacs on the low. Huge EMP goes off. Didn't get any of the Infestors, so this is gonna be tough. The tanks have all sieged up. The Raven, he was able to see the Infestor underground. but they're going to creep up here, and they're unsieged. This is the perfect time to move in. Big, fat fungals going down. And Gabe moving in with all of these lings. More fungals on the tanks, and down they go. Holy crap. Fungal on the Raven as well. And going to pop out a little infested Terran to kick that guy out of the sky. Holy cow. Gabe using infestors, using fungal growth to absolutely own that Terran army. Now, both of these guys have more than their fair share of money and gas right now. So, if Briggs has enough production facilities, which it doesn't look like he does, looks like it does not look as though he does at this point in the game. Yeah, Gabe is going to be able to come in here and do quite a bit of damage if he so desires. He's got a lot of infestors, a lot of lings. He can come in and do some major damage because Bruggs does not have enough production facilities. He needs a lot more bunkers, a lot more factories. He does have a couple tanks up here. I don't like the lings running in here this far without help. Gonna neural parasite the Thor, but gonna quickly die, and that Thor is going to kill the rest. Gonna get a scan on these guys. Yeah, that was very ineffective. There's a scan. Gonna have to move out of tank range. There they go. Don't mind me. I'm eating an ice bomb. This is like the most unprofessional cast I've ever done in my life. Like chewing gum, eating ice pops, going, pausing several times, alt-tabbing out of the middle of the cast, fast-forwarding like through like 10 minutes of content. More infestors coming in for Gabe. So now we have 7 above ground, 8, 9, 15 total infestors. He's coming in here dropping all infested Terrans, getting the scan on, going to sack those 2 infestors, and because the tanks were sieged, the infestors, and because of these siege tanks, those infested Terrans not able to get a ton of damage. So not the best play there by Gabe, but I think if he wants to, he can just come in and basically take over the joint. Even if he wanted to use some Banelings, he could do that. 34 more Lings coming in for Gabe. He's got to be just about ready to overrun the joint, and it's going to happen. Look at all these Lings just pouring in. He does now getting ground carapace level 3, melee attacks level 3. He's got a Ultralisk Cavern going down, but again, running into Lings by themselves, not a good idea. And now, neural parasiting the tanks, going to be great against these infantry units, but, oh, and a nuke comes down. Is he going to stay there long enough to get hit? He's got to see that. He's got to be able to see. No, he doesn't see it. Wow, right on the ramp. Loses 1 infestor. Oh, walked a second infestor right into the right into its death. And we do have only 7 more infestors left, which not the best thing. Lots of infested Terrans being thrown into this mix. Just enough to kill pretty much everything there. Of course, there are some ghosts here which will survive if they're cloaked, but still, they die pretty fast, those infested Terrans. So, not able to do as much damage, although this tank is nearly on its last legs. So much money, so much gas for both of these guys. Just biggest, fattest, nastiest trust funds of all time. And nothing happening here for Gabe. It needs at least to be, should be mining in there or something, getting some larvae so we can make some units. Getting those upgrades. Do we have the, where is that Ultralisk Cavern? Did I miss it? Where the heck is it? Did I miss some kind of aggression? What in the world? No. He's getting chitinous plating. Chitinous plating. Oh, there. Duh. What the hell? Sometimes I marvel at my own stupidity. There it is. The chitinous plating going down for Ultralisks. We do have 3 Ultralisks being produced, and there's just no way that Bruges is going to have enough to hold what's coming next off, because he doesn't have the production facilities. He's got the money, and if he, even in the middle here, if he had decided to build up his production facilities, he could have had enough to take this out. But the same with Gabe here. He's just not doing well with his use of resources. Getting gas, and we have the scan down, so Gabe's going to see that he's got his 4th up and running. But mine out in the main, close to, well, about halfway mine out, because he's got no saturation here. The tanks must have killed most of his drones there. Or he moved them all over here. Not sure exactly. But it looks like we're going to see now Bruges knows the Ultralisks are out, and we've got 5 more Infestors, and they're going to move in here. Ultralisks are going to take the lead. Cloaked Ghosts are out. EMPing the Zerglings. That was terrible. Oh, but he did EMP all of the Infestors, and they all lost their ability to fungal growth, and now he's like sniping them. But the Lings are coming in. He had to focus fire on the Ultralisks, and now everything is dying, and now the Lings are coming in, and they are killing all the tanks, but they're not sieged, so they can fire on them. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Where is that? Where's that nuke? Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, Gabe. That was BAD. From the high ground, Bruges nukes your base. But here come a bazillion more Lings, and there's just not enough units here to take it out. So after all of that, after a 35-minute game where lots of silliness occurs, this is going to be the end, and Bruges is going to have to give it up. Although he could stay in the game. He does have the Planetary Fortress. I mean, if he just wanted to... Look at all that freaking money he's got. Jeez, 5,000. You got all these SCVs. Build like 10 barracks right here, or 5 factories. Look at all this, dude. That was actually a really terrible leave. You just nuked this guy's base. He's only mining really off of 2 bases because he's only got like 5 drones here, 6. You know what? But I bet you didn't know any of that because you scouted like an idiot. Yeah, you didn't know it. You didn't know anything. So, I guess you deserve what you got. All right. So, Gabe, you won a game you didn't deserve to win, and Bruges could have wiped the floor with you if he just made a few more buildings. That's all I got to say about that. And my apologies for this lackluster cast. I almost didn't cast this game, but I did anyway. You guys send in your reps. You want to see your games cast, so I oblige. And I like to make you feel good about your games, although this is probably not one of those times. Word. That's it. That's all. Keep climbing that ladder. Peace.